Flavorful Malaysian Yam Fried Rice. Today we are crafting a delicious and satisfying Malaysian Chinese inspired dish. Yam and long bean prawn fried rice. Golden fried yam cubes adds a satisfying crunch, while the long beans offer a crisp tender bite. The prawns are perfectly cooked, adding a succulent and juicy contrast. This dish captures the essence of Malaysian Chinese cuisine, bringing together the comforting, savory flavors of home cooking with a touch of elegance and complexity. Let's get cooking! First step, let's get ready with all the ingredients. These are all the ingredients that we need for this yam fried rice today. First, wash and cut the long beans into thumb-sized pieces. Long beans, also known as yat long beans, Chinese long beans or snake beans, are a type of legume that is popular in Asian cuisine. They are categorized by their long, slender pods that can grow up to a yard in length, hence the name yat long beans. I love the long beans because they have a slightly sweet and earthy flavor and a crisp, tender texture when cooked properly. Long beans are rich in vitamins A and C, as well as fiber, making them a nutritious addition to any dish. In Sydney, unfortunately, the long bean is quite expensive. 2 bunch sometimes can cost about Australian $6. I try to use the green beans to replace it, but it can't really substitute the special flavor that long beans has. Including long beans in this Malaysian Chinese-inspired fried rice helps capture the authentic flavors and ingredients used in traditional Malaysian cooking in my family. It adds an element of cultural richness to the dish, staying true to its culinary roots when I grew up in Malaysia last time. Next ingredient is a bunch of chives that fresh from my garden. You can also substitute with chives with spring onion or green onions. Wash and cut into pieces. Cut the shallot and also the minced garlic. Cut the 5 soaked dry shiitake mushroom into thin slices. Cut the fresh yam, or we call it taro, into small cubes. Next up, let's move on to the cooking station. Heat some olive oil in a frying pan over medium-high heat, making sure to remove any excess moisture on our yam cubes with a kitchen towel. Add the yam cubes and fry until they turn a golden brown. Yams have a slightly sweet and earthy flavor with a starchy, dense texture. When fried, they develop a crispy exterior and a soft, creamy interior, adding a delightful contrast of textures to the dish. I love my newly bought hex-clad pans. I love its quality and also the hexagonal pattern. I also include the links that I bought from Amazon affiliate links below in the description box. Now let's move on to the fried yam rice. Heat olive oil in a large frying pan over medium-high heat. Adding the chopped shallots and saute until fragrant. Once the shallot turns a little bit brownish, add the minced garlic and continue to saute until fragrance at the other side of the frying pan. Next, add in 100 grams of pork, which is seasoned with 1 teaspoon of light soya sauce previously. Stir fry together with sauteed garlic and shallot. Now we can add in our 4 large fresh prawns, which is already previously peeled and deveined. You may also able to substitute the fresh prawns with dry shrimps. The flavor of the fresh seafood and the dry shrimps, it will be a little bit different. Stir fry everything until they are cooked through. Add the chopped coriander leaf stem, which is around 1 tablespoon, and stir fry together. Then add our thinly sliced shiitake mushrooms and stir fry for 1 minute. Dried shiitake mushrooms offer a unique depth of flavor and umami that fresh shiitake mushrooms simply can't match. Traditionally, we use dry shiitake mushrooms instead of fresh mushroom, which shiitake mushrooms have a more concentrated, earthy and umami-rich flavor. Now it's time for the greens. Add our chopped 200g long beans. Add in our reserved mushroom water. Stir fry for 5 to 7 minutes until the long beans are crisp tender. Close the frying pan lid while cooking. After 5 to 7 minutes, open the lid. Oh wow, there is a lot of the smoky flavor. Try to create a well in the middle of the pan. This is for us to create a symphony of flavors. Let's introduce our seasoning. Add in 2 tablespoons of lee kam kee oyster sauce. 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Some dash of Worcester sauce. Few dash of fish sauce. Toast to coat everything evenly. Now is the right time to add our cooked rice. This rice is the overnight cooked rice where I use 2 cups of rice in the rice cooker. Overnight rice is drier and will give your fried yam rice a good texture and will bring out the individual flavors of the other ingredients, whereas freshly cooked rice is hot, steamy, very moist and a little sticky. This will make your fried rice clumpy and soggy. So whenever you have a leftover rice, don't throw away. Now it's time to cook the fried rice. Break up any crumbs in the rice. Stir fry until well combined. Try to scoop out the bottom of the rice onto the top of the pot. Well, we need a little bit of color and caramelize. 2 tablespoons of Malaysian dark soy sauce. Incorporating dark soy sauce into rice can sometimes lead to uneven coloring, with the bottom of the rice becoming darker than the top or vice versa. To achieve a uniform color, we need to ensure even distribution of the sauce and proper cooking techniques. Consistently stirring throughout the cooking process is crucial for preventing the rice from sticking to the bottom of the pan and burning, which can lead to uneven color. A non-stick pan can help prevent the rice from sticking and burning, ensuring a more even cooking process. Hence, Hex-clad frying pan is pretty good, which is not sticking, but with the right method of how to use the frying pan is really important. Now let's add on some dash of ABC sweet sauce. While cooking, if you are new here, why not subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you won't miss out any upcoming recipes of cooking or baking. Alternatively, you can go over to my website handcurry.com for any print-out recipe. Now it's time to add our star ingredient. Add our fried yam cubes to the rice mixture. If you want to adjust the yam for a softer melt in the rice texture in this yam fried rice, you can swap the steps, which is add the fried yam cubes before the long bean stage. Whereas our family prefer the yam texture to be harder and chewy texture, hence the reason why we only add in the fried cubes of the yam at the later stage of the fried yam rice. Toast gently and close the frying pan lid. After cooking around 5 to 7 minutes with a low heat, now is to do the final seasoning. Add a dash of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of Japanese cooking sake, 2 tablespoons of Japanese mirin, 3 tablespoons of Chinese Shaoxing wine, mix well and toast everything of our delicious yam long bean fried rice. At this stage, you can also adjust to the saltiness level, or if you want to add on some spiciness, you can put some chili sauce at this stage. Salt or pepper for taste as well. Time to serve. Behold the Malaysian Chinese inspired yam long bean prawn fried rice. Well, that's such a long name. Look at the texture of this fried rice. It's an exquisite balance of crispy, tender, and chewy elements, full of flavor. Golden fried yam cubes adds a satisfying crunch, while the long beans offer a crisp, tender bite. Garnishing with some chive and also fresh coriander leaves, which adds a refreshing herbal note, enhancing the overall flavor profile. The prawns and the pork are perfectly cooked, adding a succulent and juicy contrast. Each grain of rice is perfectly separated and coated with a rich blend of oyster sauce, soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and ABC sweet sauce, infusing every bite with layers of umami and subtle sweetness. This dish captures our essence of family recipe of Malaysian Chinese cuisine, bringing together our family comforting, savory flavors of our home cook with a touch of elegance and complexity. Enjoy every mouthful of this delightful dish. Let's recap my recipe, or you can go to hankery.com for print out recipe. If you like stir-fry recipes, why not check out my other recipe, which is better than takeout stir-fried fried rice noodles char kway teow. Link in the description box below. If you enjoy it, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a new video.